What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-Stāl'S with another D-Stāl'S extra point. This is VLOG16. Did you miss me? This is last Thursday. Got a little mini bye week. But this is score prediction for the Ravens at Vikings, 1 o'clock Sunday. But first, I'm going to talk about the trade deadline. You know, after we beat the Miami Dolphins last Thursday, it was the trades was going on. And trade deadline ended this past Tuesday at 4 p.m. So I'm going to talk about the trades first. First, we traded away Jair Alexandra to the Eagles for, I think, a 7th round pick. I think it's 6 or 7. I think it's a 7th round pick. And I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised because he didn't play most of the season. He only came in, I think it was the Texans game when I think we was injured at corner. And then, of course, the first game of the season, he did not look good, like he was 100% healthy from that knee injury. He had, I think, MCL injury he had in Green Bay months before, I think early in the year, and he wasn't 100%, and he was rehabbing, and Harbaugh said he had to rehab, so he'd be full strength. And then he been inactive for the last 4 games and haven't played, I think, the last 3 games, and didn't play or nothing. And he's a healthy scratch. So they decided to trade him away, which, you know, I'm not surprised, like I said. But as I've heard recently, he said that he's been ready to play in the game and he's ready to go. But Harbaugh was saying in his presser that supposedly he wasn't still, or he wasn't up to speed. But actually, he said he was healthy and ready to go. And he said he was saying, I think he was saying basically that they decided they wanted to play the players they want to play, you know, the other corners and defensive backs, which you see now, you know, which we're real good right now. But it's just disappointing that him being the corner that he is, it didn't work out here. But I think it was just timing, you know. Some things just not timed right, you know. It just wasn't the right time, you know. And plus, he was best friends with Lamar, so Lamar advocated for him to come. You know, I guess it just didn't work out. But wish him the luck with the Eagles. I hope he do great. I hope he balls out and he gets a great starting spot as a corner, because I heard the Eagles need one. And now the other trade is Draymond Jones, a pass rusher from Tennessee. We needed a pass rusher, and we got a pretty good, decent, solid, great defensive pass rusher. So we'll see what he does. I heard he got 5 sacks. He actually got 4 sacks in the last 4 games he played in Tennessee, and then now he's traded to us. So this is going to be exciting. We got actual good, legit pass rusher who has a nice spin move. He has a nice power move. He's real good at what he does, and he's been in the system because the last 2 coordinators he played for was Mike McDonald, Seattle Seahawks, who used to be a coach for the Ravens, and then he was with Denard Wilson, I think that's his name, that used to be on the Ravens about 2 years ago, and he was in that system, and this is a similar system. He said just a few new plays, and he's already got the system down pat, and he can rush from the inside too. He's an interior rusher and an outside rusher, and he got moved. So he's really going to help us. I can't wait to see him this game. And that was a good trade. And we traded him, and I think a fourth or fifth rounder or something like that. It could be a 4th rounder if we make it to the playoffs. There's some speculation like that. So that's a good trade. I like that. And everybody was upset that we didn't get anybody else, but I'm not surprised, you know. I think everybody just need to calm down. I know we want an interior rusher. I heard Bradley Chubb, we couldn't get him, but the deal couldn't go through before the trade deadline. But what can you do, you know? But just got to move on, and we got to play with who we got, you know. But especially we was trying to get Quentin Williams. We couldn't get him. That trade for him, we wasn't going to do that trade. 1st round pick for him, nah, we ain't doing that. I knew we wasn't doing that. But like I said, glad we got the new pass rusher, Draymond Jones. Can't wait to see him playing this game Sunday, and my score prediction. I think the offense is going to score some points. I think this defense, their back end of the Vikings, their defensive backs is vulnerable. They got a good defensive line, though. They are very finesse, fast line, so we can't get in third and long. We got to move the ball, and if we do get in third and long, we got to get the ball out quick. We got to get it downfield, but we got to get the ball out quick. And I feel like this is going to be maybe a Bateman game. Henry is going to run the ball very good. Hopefully our line, specifically our guards, can block, especially for Derrick Henry and to pass protect Lamar. And I feel like Lamar can get this defense on their heels throwing the ball. I think that's really going to happen, But they just got to make it happen, hopefully. And also even seeing Keith Mitchell make a play. They playing him more. So I can't wait to see that on offense. And I think Lamar is going to probably I can see him throw another 3 touchdowns, maybe 2 if Derrick Henry gets in the end zone twice, which I can see because we can run the ball in this team too, I think. So we'll see. And defense, I think the main objective is get J.J. McCarthy, because he's still technically a rookie. He got injured last year, didn't play the whole year for the Vikings, and then now this is only his 4th game. He played pretty decently good against the Lions, but they division rivals. But I think now he's scary to go against somebody he never went against. He still plays like a rookie. He got a lot of fire. I see him. He's going to be an upcoming great quarterback. But I think we could get him. But it got to start with stopping the run, make him one-dimensional, put the pressure on him, take away his first read like we did Caleb Williams with the Bears. Take away his first read, because tell you the truth, Caleb Williams is more developed than him. Take away the first read, his first read when he drops back the pass. And after that, make him run, make him scramble. But we got to have a spy, and we got to contain him, and we got to get to him, we got to sack him. But first, starting with stopping the run, make him one-dimensional, make him think. Do not fall for the play action, because they're going to try and do it to us like a mug, and we just got to stand our ground as a defense and continue and get pressure, and get a couple turnovers again, which I think we can get maybe another 2 turnovers this game. And also, one more thing on offense. Flores, the coach, he's going to bring that zero blitz like he did 4 years ago when he was with the Dolphins, and he stopped the Ravens offense last year, that year, even though that was a Greg Roman offense, and Lamar is way more developed now of beating the blitz. He's number 1 beating the blitz as a quarterback than he was in 2021. So I think it will be different this time, but we still got to prove we can beat the zero blitz. Really, our offensive line got to prove it, most importantly, more than Lamar or anybody, because you can't do nothing if we just get blitz and our line letting people through. So our line has to prove they can hold up and have the right calls, get the ball out quick. We can run the ball and try not to get third and long with this Vikings defense with Flores as the coach. And we got to just keep running the ball, get downfield, do not turn over the ball, and like I said, score points, put points on the board consistently against this defense. I know they tough as far as they defensive line, but we're going to have to do it, period. And my score prediction will be 38-20 Ravens. I think we could put up points on them, and I feel like they'll get a touchdown, maybe 2, and rest is field goals. Because this defense have been doing their job lately, so I think the final score will be 38-20. So this is my vlog for score prediction for the Ravens at Vikings, Sunday at 1 o'clock. Let's go Ravens, get this win. Let's win 3 in a row, going 4-5. Just keep it going. That's all.